A student wanted to take a picture with me because he recognized me from a set. Hi, I am Viviana Saavedra. Welcome to my channel where I share my journey as an actress, the challenges, the lessons, the bookings, and everything in between. So one day I went to a school as a substitute teacher, as many of you know. And if you don't know, I substitute teach on a side to have flexibility to be able to go to set for auditions or for days that I book work. So this day I ended up working to a high school. Excuse me. I went to a high school and a student was a little curious about me, and I didn't know what he was trying to, what information he was trying to get. And then all of a sudden he just asked me if I was on YouTube. And the reason he asked me is because a few months ago I participated on a debate, on some type of a debate, in an improvisational project where I was with very well-known YouTubers, gamers. I didn't know who they were, but the students knew who they were, these gamers. So that's what they ended up seeing online, all over TikTok, all over YouTube. And for me, I didn't even know the video was out or how big this video was gonna get, because again, I didn't really know these gamers. But the students were over the moon. They wanted to know if I knew this, how I knew these gamers, if I have gotten paid for this work, how did I get this work? And the funny thing is that they wanted to take pictures with me. The student was like, "Can you please, miss, can you take a picture with me? Can you, can I follow your Instagram?" And in a different setting, I would have been very okay with that. Even though for me, it wasn't a big deal. But for the students, as you know, in that age group, they're very into gamers and things that are online. So I said that I wasn't able to take pictures because I was in a professional setting and I wanted to keep it professional. And they're like, yeah, we understand. But they were like so about it. Like I became the cool substitute teacher that day, because as you know, sometimes when you go to schools as a substitute teacher, it's not the most fun. Sometimes it's not the most fun thing. But now, all of a sudden, I wasn't just a substitute teacher. I was a substitute teacher who was on a YouTube and TikTok, clearly in a video with their favorite gamers, which made it so much easier. Like that day became, I think it helped with rapport big time. And the day just became very chill, because now the students looked at me from a different light, not just like I'm the substitute teacher, but I'm something else that's related to what they're interested. So yeah, I had a very interesting day. They wanted to know, and of course they couldn't follow me on my Instagram because that would be unprofessional. On a different scenario, yes, I would let somebody follow me. So that was my little moment of, I guess, stardom. Even though I know I haven't achieved I haven't been on a network television show or something bigger. I've done smaller projects, but for the students, this was huge. And I was like, wow, somebody wants to take a picture with me? This is interesting. But anyways, and something similar happened at another school where, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Darman's stories, but they're all over, I think in every social media. I'm not sure if they're on TikTok, but they're very big on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Darman Studios, they tell real stories about different people. And I ended up booking those. And a student again from another place, he came to me and he was like, "I know you. You're an actor." I didn't want to make it a big deal because students start talking and then it can disrupt the class. So I was just like, yeah, but don't say anything. That's what I said. And then he just dropped it because they had to focus on their work. They were doing math work at that time. But in the other school, even those students said that they were not gonna say anything to anybody else because the student was like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna tell anybody, miss, because I don't want nobody to crowd you. In my mind, I'm like, no one's gonna crowd me because I was on a YouTube video with well-known YouTubers. But in his mind, that's what he thought. But then I don't know if he's the one who told somebody, but somebody told somebody. Because I remember during passing periods, students were asking me if I was famous. Students straight up were telling me that I was famous. It's very, I don't know, working with students is very interesting, and that day was just so interesting to me. But yeah, if you want to continue to hear stories about my journey as an actress, you're welcome to follow me. Not follow, subscribe. I don't think there's a follow thing on YouTube. You can subscribe, you can like the video, share it, comment, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.